As a former nursing school graduate, I thought I had an adequate understanding of how the female reproductive system worked. Man has sex with a woman gets pregnant, woman gives birth to a child. But according to this doctor, it's not that simple.
Your answer to Senator Moody a moment ago, do you think that men can get pregnant?
I hesitated there because I wasn't sure where the conversation was going or what the goal was. I mean, I do take care of patients with different identities. I take care of many women. I take care of people with different identities. And so that's where I paused. I think, yeah, I wasn't sure where you were going with that.
Well, the goal is just the truth. So can men get pregnant?
Again, the reason I paused there is I'm not really sure what the goal of the question
The goal is just to establish a biological reality. You just said a moment ago that science and evidence should control, not politics. So let's just test that proposition. Can men get pregnant?
I take care of people with many identities, but
Can men get pregnant?
many women that can get pregnant. I do take care of people that don't identify as women. That
Can men get pregnant?
again, as I'm saying,
Let me just remind you testified to a moment ago. Science and evidence should control, not politics. So can men get pregnant? You're a doctor, I think.
science and evidence should guide medicine.
Do science and evidence tell us that men can get pregnant? Biological men, can they get pregnant?
I also think yes/no questions like this are a political tool. And
No, yes.
You know it's bad when this doctor can't even answer the most basic biological question. As an OBGYN MD, this should be a layup for her. But because she's so focused on being politically correct, she throws out common sense and science right out of the window. What's more concerning is that she's an assistant professor at a university for a school of medicine, meaning who knows what kind of politically driven, woke healthcare slop she's teaching to her medical students. Can men get pregnant now? Can anyone become a woman? Can guys menstruate?
Sex and gender are so much more than just this binary. Some women have penises, right? Some men have vaginas.
You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
She would then go on to blame Senator Josh Hawley for using conflating arguments and polarized language while still dancing around the question. The sad reality is that there are many people like her, and she is either too afraid to speak the truth with fear of getting attacked by the woke mob, or she's too ideologically brainwashed and believing this fallacy. Josh Hawley does a great job of exposing her politically driven agenda and her refusal to believe in biological truth.
You're here as an expert, called by the other side as an expert, and you've been telling us that you follow, right, you're a doctor, and you follow the science and the evidence. So I just want to know, based on the science, can men get pregnant? That's a yes or no question. It really is, I think.
I think you're trying to reduce the complexity of a lot.
I'm not. I'm trying to get, it's not complex. I'm trying to get to an answer, and I'm trying to test, frankly, your veracity as a medical professional and as a scientist. Can men get pregnant?
I think you're also conflating
This is
male
extraordinary.
female with
No, I'm not conflating male and female. They're two different things. There's biological men and there's biological women. And I want to know, can men get pregnant?
what you were talking about is
You're
biological
not going to answer my question. It sounds like
males.
this isn't hard, doctor. Can men get pregnant? Yes or no?
I would be more than happy to have a conversation with you that is not coming from a place of trying to be polarized and push
I'm
me.
not trying to be polarizing. I'm trying to ask. I think it is extraordinary that we are here in a hearing about science and about women. And for the record, it's women who get pregnant, not men.
It also
We are here about the safety of women and science that shows that this abortion drug causes adverse health events in 11% of cases. That's 22 times greater than the FDA label, another fact you haven't acknowledged. And yet you won't even acknowledge the basic reality that biological men don't get pregnant. There's a difference between biological men and biological women. I don't know how we can take you seriously.
And that's exactly the point. We can't and shouldn't take this doctor seriously because she has repeatedly chosen not to speak the undeniable truth. Instead, she gives validity to woke narratives that there are others besides women who can get pregnant. This just shows that it doesn't matter how many years of college experience or how many degrees a person has, there will be so-called experts who succumb to the woke mind virus. Huge props to Senator Josh Hawley for calling her out on her BS.